Yes, journalism is changing. And now, of course, looking at it from my vantage point of 91 years, and having done almost every kind of journalism there is, starting as a newspaperman, then radio, and then television, and now back to radio, uh, I think I've done almost everything except that while I was getting old, there were new ways of purveying news that were arising, thanks in large part to the internet. And we now live in an age where I tune on the internet. I punch the internet in, and I find that we're dealing today with bloggers who are complete journalists in themselves. That is to say, that a blogger is his own reporter, his or her own reporter, his own editor, his own publisher, his own everything. I, being old, think there has to be a discipline in journalism, that everybody has to be edited for grammar, for spelling, for everything else. And so I'm a little unhappy about the way things are going. At the same time, the economics of journalism are becoming very tough. Newspapers are beginning to lose circulation. They can't count on the kind of advertising revenue. Television stations, these television networks, are all in the hands of people looking at the bottom line and no longer as interested as my one-time boss, Bill Paley at CBS, was. And so somewhere between the economics of journalism, which makes it rather difficult, I find myself a little distressed.
But you're back in radio, which many people predicted would die. Radio
That's right.
seems to be thriving, while the things that replaced it are not doing as well, except the internet, of course.
In 1953, when I joined CBS, Frank Stanton, who was the president of CBS, said to me, "Welcome aboard. You may do radio for a while, but we don't think that radio networks have any future because advertising on television costs so much and leaves them." Was he ever wrong? I mean, there've been several renaissances of radio. And for me, radio is the most marvelous thing. At my age, I don't get around very easily. I don't really care to put on makeup anymore. I don't want to go stand on a street corner looking into a camera just because it's better than sitting in a studio. Radio, for me, keeps me going.